more game. You hear the war cry from both the Myanmar and the Filipino fans. And the sun is shining on Burmese Ghouls' favor. Unfortunately, Sunsparks, their sun is setting, but they can't push it to game 3. They want the Filipino tradition to continue for Sunsparks. If you look at this, the fans are cheering. Even Todak fans are cheering for Sunsparks, and they want this win. We can start out with a Kimmy ban, like you say. No Kimmy, Sunsparks, they will stick with the Esmeralda.
Yep, and Esmeralda being banned, Harif also being taken out of the picture as well. Same goes for the Kimmy. So Sunsparks, seems to me, they're banning Esmeralda, but this time the Lilia pick is going to let slide off from side of Burmese Ghouls. And I feel like they may consider taking the Lilia pick just because Burmese Ghouls understands how Sunsparks play. But like it seems to me, the mid matchup here, once again, the mages are getting prioritized coming from both these teams. A lot of these tanks are going to get slided off. The Kufra in general, the Hylos is also in the pool, the Grok as well, and the Kaja in particular as well. I feel like Sunsparks, they may have to ban the Kaja just because of how annoying the Kaja was in game number 1 from side of Burmese Ghouls, being played from Maybe.
And I was thinking the same as well. Maybe take out the Kaja or maybe the Lilia. They can still stick with the Lilia ban, no problem. The X-Borg is now open, and in contrast to game 1, sure, Burmese Ghoul, they have a big choice to make. There we go. They prioritize the Kaja. That was what I was looking for. The Xbox, you can leave it because Kaja was the main factor that Burmese Ghouls won game 1, but they do give away the Kufra and the Grok to Sunsparks.
Yeah, like you said as well, the Xbox is also in the pool as well. Burmese Ghouls may consider just taking the Xbox for themselves, but it seems to me the Masha is completely ignored from both these teams, and I'm not sure if Burmese Ghouls actually played the Masha. We saw them pick them, I believe, yesterday as well. It just didn't work. No,
they didn't
pick the Masha. They picked the Jawhead here. So in this case, the Masha is pretty much a comfort pick from Sunspark if they go for it. But in this case, the Lunox will be secure from Burmese Ghouls once again. We are going to see Kid 001 on that Lunox, and also Xbox being played by Panda.
Well, Xbox now is going to finally slide through that ban, but Kid 001, amazing performance on Lunox last game. He's going to get it this time. There you go. The Chang'e comes out for KelVJ. He does not have access to the Harif. No Lunox, no Esmeralda, no Lilia. I doubt that KelVJ plays too much Lilia. So Chang'e would be the pick that you kind of go down the list and say, hey, I want this hero. But now if you look at the second phase, for Burmese Ghouls, plenty of choice to go for. They can ban out the Lolita, which is one of the counters to Lunox. You can ban out the Archive as well, which they did in the previous game.
They have to ban the Lolita coming from Sunspark just because the Chang'e's biggest weakness here. And Burmese Ghouls, they may consider just letting it off slide here because right now they can't exactly pick the Lolita for themselves, but they will ban the Masha in respects to what Sunspark is. But I'm worried for this here because right now, do they have enough fighters to deal with the Xbox? Tamus is just fantastically good against it, and it feels like Sunsparks may consider getting a Tamus in this picture, or maybe even getting a double mage setup. But the marksman division, who is it going to be? I feel like they have to ban the Lolita just because the Chang'e needs that protection coming from Sunsparks.
Yeah, Lolita works well for both teams, and none of them will get this hero. But for Sunsparks, they are not worried about the tank anymore. They have that front line established. Burmese Ghouls can fall back to the Archive. We've seen Minotaur picked only by Evil's Legends, though. It is still their specialty so far into the playoffs. But Burmese Ghouls, they can always kind of look at it and say, hey, we can take a page off of this hero. It's going to be Damus locked in, like you mentioned, for Sunsparks to deal with the export.
Yeah, very nicely done here. But in the marksman division here, what can they do? There's still the Cloud available. Both teams still hesitating to pick it off as of now to find a counter pick from both these sides here. Burmese Ghouls, they can pick their marksman now. Is it going to be the Granger? We might actually see it, but it takes a little bit too long to come online. But in terms of the tank division here, like you said, the carry, the Minotaur is still in the pool. Lolita is pretty much banned off, but there's still the Hylos in the picture if they actually want to go for it. But I'm worried here, is it going to be enough in terms of sustainabilities?
Look at the audience right now. Whoop. A bit of support for Japan, but Gato Kacha will be locked in. I wanted to see the carry. I'm going to see the carry. Other than that, Bruno, perfect choice. Way better than Bruno. Gato Kacha is going to be the Ice hero for this potential last game of this best of 3, but Granger will be locked in for Sunsparks for the second time.
Well, you called it out here. They've heard your prayers from side of Burmese Ghouls. You wanted to see something different. You got it. Carry is going to be picked here from side of Burmese Ghouls. Gatot Kacha on being played here from the side of Ice potentially. Yes, pretty much Ice is going to be playing here. How do you think this matchup is going to go here? The Avatar of Guardian landing here set up. Will they be able to catch the Chang'e from behind?
I think it's very possible, but he did play Gato Kacha previously, I believe, but it didn't work out. Yeah, they played Gato Kacha against Evo's Legends in game 1 yesterday. Did not work out. It was a horrible game for them, at least, because Evo's Legends were just so dominant. But the Gato Kacha, I want to see if this is the same style as Tennis Gaming Plus, or is it the more aggressive Gato Kacha engaged with ultimate kind of play style. And for Burmese Ghouls, it's a more robust one. Finally, a draft that does not have the obvious X factor like the Terisla or the Jawhead. So Burmese Ghouls will play the normal game, I would say.
I'm sorry to say, the X factor would be the Kaja's Divine Judgment. It's all up to maybe the clutch for the team. And game number 1, it's fantastic. He got the right targets.
Oh, yeah.
Xbox with the insanity to zone off the guys from Sunsparks. But like you said as well, it might be that as well. But from the perspective of Sunspark, there's also the Kufra, Grok, and Chang'e, which just brings so much crowd control in terms of team fights as well. So it's going to be a chicken egg here. But I'm a little bit worried here from Burmese Ghouls just because of their front lines. Their front lines, yes, they have the catch potential. But in terms of team fight potential, can they actually catch the Chang'e?
Yeah, I think it's still possible that if you give carry that lead, you give Lunox that lead, you can actually easily access the Chang'e. Order of Brilliance is perfect to dodge that meteor shower from this particular hero. And that Gato Kacha will be the main front line that I want to see from Burmese Ghouls. As we take a look at the map once more, it's going to be Burmese Ghouls this time on that blue side, and Sunsparks will take on the red.
Yeah, this is going to be their matchup here. I'm honestly worried here because right now Sunspark, they have their drafts. It seems to break a very, very strong draft here to deal with what Burmese Ghouls is going to be handing off here. They have the slightest advantage. They have a slight advantage just based on my prediction from the draft. They may take this into game number 3 here, but like I said, it all comes down towards the official match, the official score. This is going to be game number 2 that will decide the entire tempo for Sunspark. Will they come on top or will they not?
Yeah, JP in that previous game was not the superstar the Sunsparks once had in Group C, but Granger this time, it's going to be easy. We'll take a look at how Sunsparks can bring it to a game 3, because guess what? Game 2 is underway.
These are your champions. These are your players. They are going to be competing in game number 2. 1 game advantage right now from Burmese Ghouls here in day number 2 in the MLBB World Championship, also known as M1.
An immediate engage maybe gets picked up. Burmese Ghouls lose that Kufra. Sunspark, the collapse was there for them, and they found the kill that they need.
Yes, Sunspark will have the slight advantage now as they will prioritize on their buff here with the Chang'e. A little bit of revenge against Burmese Ghouls as of now. So nothing much is going to be happening, but like you said, they lose maybe, and maybe will be a little bit late toward the party when to hit that first pre-4 ultimates.
Yeah, and Kaja needs that Divine Judgment to kind of come online, but because he got picked up so early, he's going to lose a bit of time. Bouncing ball, Rafflesia is in, and Ice can't get away. Not able to get the taunt off. It's going to be JP with that kill.
What a nice one here coming from Rafflesia, going for the catcher. They had the level 2, they had the advantage, and they capitalized on the timing fantastically well. Secure solo kill. Here comes Rafflesia with the revenge as well, the casual passive. But soon Sunspark, they have to back off. A little bit cavalry is being thrown in from side of Burmese Ghouls. As of now, Sunspark game number 2, they are on the return here. Panda might be dived on here. Renzio is thinking about closing game here. Here comes the Slife as well, but seems to be the modern side is not going to be retrained here, but Renzio is trying his best. Ooh, doesn't connect.
And he just survived at the Firaga armor, keeping him alive for a bit more. Maybe late to the party, and we talk about the Rafflesia, JP, the father and son, the babysitter and the carry. And this Kufra has been creating waves on that bottom lane. JP now has a pretty good time, the bounty hunter on him, so he got 80 extra gold from that first kill. Now Burmese Ghouls, they're starting to slow down the tempo, not like game 1 where they dove on Sunsparks. This time they're playing it slow.
Yep, definitely here. But at the same time, here comes the Darkness King. Pops out, we have Fools again, almost getting burned here. Unfortunately, he survives. And K01, he's looking for another one here. And Sunsparks dodged this on the way. But because of that poke here, the turtle is going to be up for grab. Revitalize being used here from beside the Ice. And Burmese Ghouls, they are still debating here. Sunsparks, now they have the 4 away on Rapisha. Tyrant's Rage, is it going to connect? Doesn't seem to connect though. But seems to be the turtle will be forfeited from the side of Burmese Ghouls.
Perfectly done from Sunsparks, and now they dive on the Panda, who does not have the last standing. He's not going to make it to level 4 in time, and they will finish him off alongside that turtle. Renzio will slay the X-Ball.
Nice engagement here coming from Sunsparks. Maybe he needs those 4. Divine Judgment not available yet. They will disengage. Where's the Avatar from Ice? He just got it. Can he make it run? No! The Suns from Rapisha cancel him off. Instantly takes it down. Meteor Shower with the zone from KillVJ. And Sunsparks will get that clean kill. Nicely executed coming from them.
Yeah, maybe he just got that level 4 Divine Judgment of all targets. He tried to pull the Grok in, but there was no damage there. The Grok Guardian Barrier forced Kid001 to deviate to the middle tier 2. Sunsparks, they collapsed. They didn't even need the Lunox. All they needed was any random pickup that they could find. Ace was the victim.
Yes. My, oh my, how will they play this here? But as of now, Sunsparks, they have the 3k advantage, just like how Burmese Ghouls had in game number 1. They're applying the pressure. We are with the Cobra. Arrival available here. But A007, can they save the day? But look at this. Panda, he loses his Viraga armor immediately. The cavalry's here. A big swipe from Moose again. But they will lose another one. JP gets another kill from the side of Sunsparks. They're gonna go for a catcher. Panda, what can he do? Maybe. Where can he go for the fight here? But Sunsparks, they want to get him. Can he go in the flicker? Divine Judgment pulls the Chang'e, but the Cobra is there to save the day. They get the Chang'e, but they will get the trade. Ice with the Avatar. He's looking for the kill, but the tier 1 will get secured from JP as well.
I like what maybe did. So flicker Divine Judgment. The aggro was literally on top of the Chang'e at this split second. So he managed to trade KillVJ back. Not the biggest kill of all, but it did give by Burmese Ghouls a bit more time. The Viraga armor was not there for Panda when he used the arrival to join the fight. So unfortunate for this X-Bro, he managed to get out though, and that is a bit of breathing room for Burmese Ghouls.
Panda is going to be a little bit afraid here because the Chang'e can shred through those Viraga armor. But ladies and gentlemen here, the second turtle from Asia, the Tyrant's Rage connects on 3. Oh my god, it's a disaster for Burmese Ghouls. They have to back out, and Sunsparks, they're capitalizing here. Double kill from JB. They get the turtle, but the solar turtle from Kid001, you won't get punished. So what if the turtle takes it? We are gonna kill you all. Panda, he's here. He's gonna get dived as well. And Sunsparks from the sides as well with JP on the Granger.
When will team respect the Kufra? The element of surprise will always be in Sunsparks' favor because of the Kufra. Burmese Ghouls, they walk into broad daylight and they say, well, come and engage. That's what they get. Wipe out for Sunsparks. They stole a turtle, but they lost everything in the process.
Welcome to Sunsparks, ladies and gentlemen. Feel the wrath of the sun as Apollo shines on them as of now. But the middle tower from side of Burmese Ghouls are still standing. It's not over yet. Fools again trying to contest this, but look at this. Ice, he's opening the map. He's all by himself. Gets punished, but the Death Sonata picks him off. Sunsparks, my oh my.
A painful game for Burmese Ghouls. They were not able to deal with this Kufra. They were not giving enough respect to Rafflesia, was causing so much havoc. Auto brilliance forced out by the Chang'e. Fuzakin on this Grok is going to continue doing this because he can ace force back. They're going to lose that tier 2 Burmese Ghouls. They want to come for this collapse. Panda with the last standing dives right in. Fuzakin still surviving a bit for now. Flamethrower not able to kill him off, but Rafflesia jumps right in from Sunsparks and they want to go for the fight. He's already gone line. This Kufra. How did it happen? Renzio isolated the Guardian Barrier, will lose his life, but here comes Galo Kaja with the Avatar. They will slay one member of Sunsparks. Ace wants to turn this around, but they cannot get into the fight. JP in the back line, gonna survive that, unstoppable. And Ice has to retreat.
Oh, the flicker
doesn't
from Ace.
connect onto Ace, and he will get out. But Kelby is still there. Sunsparks, they can't re-engage.
Nice disengagement coming from 8007, but Sunsparks once again, they don't want to let them out from Rafael charging his way through, but they will back off. But Sunsparks, the pressure is real. It's insane. But now they will get the middle tower for themselves, opening up the map even more. But Burmese Ghouls, slowly but surely, they're losing the lead. Sunsparks pulling up ahead here with 9k deficit and a turtle buff as well from the side of Sunsparks.
Well, Sunsparks can definitely secure this turtle. Burmese Ghouls not in a vicinity to do anything. That was the best fight they could have gotten. Meteor shower when it comes out onto ice. Reflection dives in, but Gato Kaja will shatter like glass.
Yes, my oh my. Panda as well, Firaga armor almost get bursted down here, but Sunspark, they know how to deal with this. Panda now 032 on the Xbox, but from behind here's 001. He might be in some trouble here. Why are you outside? They're trying to bait the Brilliance, but Sunspark goes for the wall charge as well. They force the Brilliance. There's gonna be a softball here, the meteor shower as well. Kid 001 gets blocked here. What a clutch for Fuzukin.
What was the Lunox thinking? He had a clear way to retreat. Sure, backup was there, but you had to anticipate Sunspark being ready to take the fight again. Fuzukin got the easiest garden barrier of his life, and now they direct again. Reflexia, he's ready. Ice. He's gonna throw his light to protect the rest of his team. The Avatar that's coming from Ice. So now maybe he gets out. Mega Q to Gato Kacha though. Sunspark, they take down the front line once more.
My oh my. What a fantastic performance coming from Fuzukin. He knew Kid 001 was on the double light form here, where he cannot switch in towards the darkness to actually jump past the wall, blocked him, forced him to use the Brilliance, and could not disengage in time. However, from place here as well, goes for the Tyrant's Rage, connects and catches one here. Burmese Ghouls, they lose their carry. Had they do this here, Kid 001 once again double light form, forces the Brilliance. He's gonna go down as well. Who's again waited for it, gets a killing spree as well.
And Sunspark, compared to game 1, they dominate Burmese Ghouls in game 2 harder than what Burmese Ghouls did to them in game 1. Again, the lack of respect towards Reflexa was the main factor that they get down. Now the final game, Panda, last standing, can he get the kill? Gato Kaja, they also not able to get out. They get the shutdown onto Reflexa though. Ace now comes in, he needs to do as much as he can. Ranger on a monster kill streak. JP pretty much healthy, and now it's both the Kaja, Chang'e, and the carry to keep Burmese Ghouls streams alive.
They have to do all they can here, but Spell Death Sonata coming in from Sunspark. They bait out the Brilliance one again, but look at this. The kill VJ with the meteor shower, just pushing them all back. They get a tier 1, but Sunsparks will respect them a little bit here and fall off the reset and take another fight here. The Lord is going to be more up for grabs, but you can see based on itemization here, JP is ready to fight. He's ready to rumble. He's ready to close this game from the side of Sunsparks.
Sunsparks is slow and steady, wins the race. They have such an insurmountable lead. Easy Lord for them. They're looking for that last push. You can see Renzo diving right in. Fuzukin is in the front line. Reflexia will be ready for the timer's revenge, but Burmese Ghouls, they now are forced back into the base.
The Genius one is also up on QVJ. This Chang'e is gonna hit like a truck. Likewise from JP, who just got his Berserker's Fury as well. This is where things are gonna get a little bit interesting here, because they are slowly but surely pulling way even farther ahead here with 12k net worth advantage favoring Sunsparks.
You can see A007, the carry. 0 damage on this Grog. Sunsparks will wait for the wave to crash right in. Meteor shower will start things off. Just keep your eyes onto Reflexia. Tyrant's Revenge charging out. Jump in. They want Kid, and they will get the child. Sunspark now with the final engage. Take down that inhibitor. Double kill for JP. It's going to be 3 for Burmese Ghouls, but the Lord is marching in. Maybe gets a drag, but he gets taken down. Triple kill for JP, and Renzo will fight one himself. Panda, not enough. Sunsparks pushes into game 3.
Game 3 indeed, and we've talked about this